NCAA Divisional Volleyball Championship Selection Show. Presented by Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Welcome to the NCAA Volleyball Selection Show. We get set to unveil the field of 64 teams that will be playing in this, the 31st annual NCAA Women's Volleyball Championships. We can only hope that there will be as much drama as we saw last year in what we dubbed bracket carnage with all the upsets. The top 3 seeds in the field did not make it out of the regionals, and of course it all culminated with a 4th consecutive national championship for the Penn State Nittany Lions. I'm Beth Mullins. He is Coach Karai, a 3-time national champion at UCLA, as well as a 3-time gold medalist. We're going to unveil the bracket. You've had a sneak peek at it. What jumps out at you as we get set?
Well, three of the compelling questions are: how good are the newly aligned conferences, the Big 10, the Big 12, the Pac 12? Can Penn State win an unprecedented 5th in a row? And again, what has the selection committee brought? So let's find out.
We've got one bracket in particular that we know the fans at that site are going to love. We're not sure if the teams are going to enjoy themselves too much. It is a 64-team field. 16 teams have been seeded. Those also happen to be the hosts, as the first and second rounds will be played on campus locations. And then the regional sites: Lexington, Minneapolis, Honolulu, and Gainesville. It all leads up to the semis and the national championship in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome on December 15th and 17th. We're going to jump right into the brackets, and we'll start out in Lexington. This is the upper part, the upper left side of your bracket for those of you filling it in. And the overall number 1 seed in the tournament, the Big 12 champion, Texas Longhorns. They will open up at home in Austin against Texas State. Michigan State and Arizona will join them there. And then also a part of this bracket would be the 16 overall seed, Texas A&M. They will be hosting in College Station, first and second round action with Lipscomb, Kentucky, and Dayton. Kentucky will try and get out of that bracket to try and host at the regionals. So let's start out with the top seed, Texas.
Well, they're, of course, anchored in the middle by Rachel Adams, but on the outside, the thing that has people talking is the development of their outside hitters, Haley Eckerman and Bailey Webster, and the ball control of this team. If it holds, they're going to be tough.
The champions of the Big 12, they won 14 in a row without Kat Bell, one of their stars, who was out midseason with the ACL injury. Let's move on now to the lower part of the Lexington bracket. And the number 9 overall seed is UCLA. The number 8 overall seed down at the bottom of your screen, the Penn State Nittany Lions. More on them coming up later in the show. And back to the top there, UCLA will be hosting the Maryland Eastern Shore in their first round matchup. Long Beach State and San Diego joining them at the Event Center. And then in Happy Valley, Penn State and Delaware American. More on Penn State later, so let's spend a minute here with UCLA.
Carrying a big load for them offensively, of course, is outside hitter Rachel Kidder. But UCLA is still looking for more production both offensively and on their block behind the setter on the right side of the court. So whether they play with a 5-1 offense, one setter, or a 6-2 remains to be seen as they ramp up for the tournament.
And it would appear then that if Penn State does get a 5th in a row, that road will have to go through possibly UCLA or Texas on the way to the national semis. Let's move on now to our second bracket, and this will be the Minnesota Regional. The upper part of this bracket. In West Lafayette, Florida State is the only seed in the and also down in Tallahassee will be Cincinnati and Stanford in first round action. How about the Boilermakers having their best season since the mid-80s?
Finishing a strong second in a very strong third. Chandel gets a lot of credit to outside hitters, aerial turner, and the development of their center. Rachel Davis. So a lot more solid wins in that conference, well positioned for the tournament.
They had a big upset last year in the tournament as they knocked out the They will look to get even further in this year's NCAA tournament for the overall number 5. Let's stay in the Minneapolis bracket and move to the lower part of that bracket.
So they missed it.
There we have it. 32 teams to go. We have been talking about the Big Ten. We will continue. We have also looking around and Stanford might be it.